Hey, y'all. Welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be discussing Olivia from Liv's life. So, Olivia apparently has her own apartment in Florida. Congratulations to her for getting her and her two children off the floor in her sister's spare room. Congratulations to you, Olivia. So, Olivia is back in her own place, and she's also back to her old ways. My good sis sent me a picture and a small clip from a live that Olivia did here on TikTok. And I want to say, I know when someone has smoked some weed. I know when someone is drunk. And I want to say Olivia was under the influence, in my opinion, allegedly, last night. But that was not weed and that was not liquor. That was a very disturbing live clip to see. And I saw a very small clip of it. I did not see the whole entire live, but from what I saw, it was very disturbing. Not only was she, in my opinion, under the influence of something other than weed and liquor, she was being extremely aggressive to her baby, Kailani. I didn't hear or see AJ in that clip, but I heard and I saw a little bit of Kailani, and I saw what Olivia was saying to her. And, you know, I made fun of Olivia. I don't say I made fun, but I poked fun at Olivia as she does to other people about her living situation on her sister's floor. I think being on her sister's floor was probably the best thing for Olivia. Olivia needs to be under supervision 24/7. In my opinion, she should not be alone by herself with those children. It is not safe, in my opinion. Olivia, here we go again, you know, and you wonder why your life just continues, you continue to spiral. You're unable to sit in the shit that you've caused sober. All that you have done over the years, all that you've recently done in your life to other people and to yourself, you can't even take accountability, first of all, and just sit in it. And you can't sit in it sober. And that is why you continue to hit these roadblocks. Again, Olivia needs to be under supervision 24/7. After what I saw last night, she does not need to be with those children or by herself alone. We're currently in Mercury retrograde, and we're currently in Saturn retrograde in Aries. I know I said Pisces in the previous video, but it's actually Aries. And Olivia, they're coming to collect. And when I say they, I'm talking about the ancestors of all those you have made fun of and laughed at. I'm talking about everybody you have picked on. Antonisha's ancestors, known and unknown. Gerard's ancestors, Jasmine's ancestors, they're coming to collect during this Saturn retrograde, okay? I told you that in the previous video. I'm going to say it again. Olivia, I also want you to take the time to go listen to Lost and Turned Out by the Whispers. Your name is brought up in that song a lot, and I think you need to really sit with those lyrics and with that song and meditate on that. Again, Olivia, until you can sit sober with your pain, your trauma, your mistakes, these patterns will continue. The fact that your mother is no longer around, the fact that because last time you were at your sister's house for a long period of time. So that lets me know Raquel got sick of your shit and got you and those two kids the fuck up out of there. But I think AJ is probably staying back with Raquel at this time, and it's just you and Kailani at the house. You are again scamming Walmart. That's gonna catch up to you as well during this Saturn retrograde, being a thief and conning Walmart the way you're doing. And you're not only conning Walmart, because I don't give a fuck about a big corporation. The person who is delivering your food, who probably is depending on that gig, you're conning them. And being a thief is one of the worst things you can be. So during this Saturn retrograde, Olivia, again, they are coming to collect. Again, You did all of that trying to prove a point and my dick, that's my man, that's my dick, that's my man. And you are sitting down in Florida with 2 kids by yourself. And Gerard and Antonisha are on vacation. And Antonisha looks freaking amazing. She looks good. Again, Antonisha is a Virgo. She will leave if she wants to leave, and she'll stay if she wants to stay. Shout out to all the Virgo women. I know how y'all operate. Again, my mother's a Virgo. Y'all are very calculated, and you know what the fuck you're doing. And Antonisha knows exactly what the fuck she's doing. She's going to continue to take her vacations and do as she please with her husband. And she'll do what she has to do when the time is right. Olivia, and then also in the live, just what I was told, I didn't see the clip. You were again trying to insinuate that Gerard is calling you and texting you, throwing shots at Antonisha. And my whole thing is, again, you did all of that trying to prove a point, getting on here foaming at the mouth, thinking that you were going to run Antonisha off. And it got you nowhere but left with 2 kids that you were already left with before. It's got you back in the same position that you were in previous years, back in Raquel's spare room. So again, you keep, that's why I say you never win when you play dirty. When you think you're going to come against somebody's marriage, whether they got problems or not, whatever, Gerard may beat. I said what I said about that. The fact that you thought you were going to get on this platform, and again, we're in Saturn retrograde, baby. You thought you was going to come and mess with a married man. Saturn in retrograde is coming to collect. So whatever happens to you during this transit, during this period, you deserve it and more. You got on here, you taunted that woman, you laughed at her, you picked at her, you've talked about her so horribly over the years, talked about her fertility, all kinds of things. That lies to your children, and that, let's not forget, you left your 3 children. So again, Saturn in retrograde during this period is coming to collect that ass, Olivia. You sat on that live and you were giving Grip Baby vibes. If y'all know Grip Baby on TikTok, yeah, read up on that shit. Olivia was giving Grip Baby last night from what I saw. The small clip I saw, in my opinion, allegedly, it was giving Grip Baby. Olivia, you're lost and turned out. You stop using your body and use your brain. That is a lyric in the Lost and Turned Out song by the Whispers. I want you to go meditate on that shit. You have used your body time and time again, and you have been left with fucking nothing. You're empty. I saw you last night. You look so empty and lost and in a daze and in confusion. You have given all your power to Gerard Webb, and you have lost yourself, you've lost your children, you've lost your mind, you've lost your hopes and your dreams, and you don't have to stay in this position. That's the great thing about life. We fall down, but we get up if you want to. Again, I have empathy for that situation when it comes to that. Okay, you were with him all those years. You had those 3 children. Y'all were cheating on each other. Okay, but still, you built a life and a family with him. I understand he left and walked out on you and left you with the children. I get it. It hurts. It's painful. I've been in that position where a man had me all tripped up, but I had to take the rose-colored glasses off and see, wait a minute. This motherfucker haven't even called and made sure I was alive this morning, but I'm crying and tripping over him. You have given your power to Gerard Webb, and if you really want to make a real change in your life, you would take your power back. And if stand on all 10 and be a woman, take accountability, and get on your shit. It's kind of far-fetched because it's been so many years of you attempting and you continue to fail. But I really hope during the Saturn retrograde that it wipes you off your feet and really wakes you up. Take a black walnut bath so you can let this shit go, because it's ruining your life, and you're sitting on live streams at 1 o'clock in the morning on substances with a very small child, and I don't think you need to be alone with that baby. Anyways, you all, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and you all enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.